Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're doing so good today. Welcome to your April love reading. If you don't know me, my name is Alex, and if you do know me, welcome back to my channel. But we're going to start out with a timeline just to see what the month of April is going to look like. And then I'm going to see what we need to dive deeper into with tarot. So let's get started. Show me the month of April for Aquarius, please. Interesting. Gambling and air sign. So this could just refer to you, or you're dealing with another air sign. Gambling is just addiction issues. Oh, not pregnancy. Okay, show me more. It doesn't have to be pregnancy. It can just be a new beginning, right? In the world? Wow. Okay, I think they're warning some of you guys to... I'm an Aquarius sun and moon, because this is absolutely terrifying. Not that I'm even seeing anyone, but overall energy is intimacy and caution. And we have the pregnancy card here. If you don't want to get pregnant, please be very, very careful, okay? So that's just a warning for some of you. Obviously, for some of you guys, it can just be a new beginning, right? If that's not on your radar, you're on birth control, you got it on lock, you're good. I just spit everywhere. I'm sorry if you saw that. Okay, let's talk about this first row. We have gambling and air sign here. This is addiction issues. And if you're not dealing with another air sign, or this doesn't represent you, this can deal with communication. So maybe you're talking to someone you really shouldn't be talking to. Maybe you need to learn how to communicate better. Or maybe you're dealing with someone that doesn't know how to communicate. And then we have pregnancy and cycles here. Oh, pregnancy. So, if you do want to get pregnant, or if you do want to have a baby, they're warning you, right? With this caution card, be careful about who you choose as your partner, right? I mean, I grew up in a single parent home. I know that it can be done and it's possible, but it's not easy. And honestly, it's not preferred. Love my mom. She did an amazing job. My mom and I get along great. We've never really had issues. But let me tell you, watching my mom struggle without another person to help was very, very difficult as a child, because as a child, you can't really do much. And my mom didn't want me to do much because I was a child, right? So be careful about who you bring a child into this world with, right? So just be cautious of that. And sometimes, you can't help it. Sometimes you don't know people are going to leave. That was definitely the case with my mom. She didn't know my dad was going to dip out. But if you know that this person is more prone to cycles and they're not really the commitment type of person, really take that into consideration. Don't make things harder on yourself. Don't make things harder on yourself, okay? Then we have moving. Some of you guys could be just actually moving. Maybe you're moving to a new apartment, a new city, a new state, a new country. Maybe you're moving on. But there's something here about traveling. There's something here about movement. And it's moving towards some sort of commitment. So moving here and pregnancy, both of these two together, these are very, very big commitments. Do I think that there is a partnership in your future? Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. But the description here is things are getting serious. Moving to a new place and a pregnancy, those are very, very serious themes. Those are way more permanent than just, going on dates, right? But then we have move on. There is something here about forward movement. There's a huge clearing out that's happening here that's preparing you for the future. And I do think that there's another warning here about Mercury retrograde. Or there's a warning here about Mercury retrograde. So if there's nothing happening for you actually during a Mercury retrograde, this is just a warning that someone is going to cause delays, right? So maybe you find out you're pregnant. That's going to cause you to be like, oh my God, what do I do? Right? So Okay. Yeah. So there's going to be some delays. What I'm getting with Mercury retrograde is that you're going to have some surprises. So again, if you're on birth control, if you got it down on lock, if you're not even like sleeping with anyone, obviously that's not going to be a concern for you, right? You're not going to like wake up one day after like not being physically intimate with anyone for a year and like suddenly be pregnant. That's not, unless you're like Mary, right? The mother of Jesus Christ. It's just not gonna happen. So just take it how it resonates, right? The overall theme that I'm getting here is be careful who you commit to. Be careful who you commit to. Be careful who you bring into your future, because there is a lot of forward movement here with you. But be careful who you be careful about who's in your circle, because they can cause some delays. And it looks like you're going forward in a very positive way. But whoever is a concern to you, they kind of bring out the worst in you. They bring out your bad habits. They make you retreat back into yourself. They make you go back to your codependency. They make you go back to the drugs or the alcohol or whatever your addiction is, right? That doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It can be anything. It could just be a bad habit. There's a lot of forward movement here. You really need to be careful about who you bring into your future. So, you know what I'm going to pull on first? I want to know about this forward movement. I want to know about this forward movement. Tell me about this forward movement in the month of April for Aquarius. Two of Swords. And 2 sevens. Very interesting. There is someone in your energy that keeps you very, very stuck. And if you don't know that their intention is to keep you stuck, just know that their intention is to keep you stuck, okay? So overall energy with the 6 of Swords reversed and the Magician. Heavy Gemini energy here, okay? So, the twins. Someone here is not showing you their true self. And I feel like intuitively you may have been picking up on this a little bit, because you're an Aquarius, you know, you just know things. Aquarians just fucking know things, you know? This is just confirmation for you, I think. This person keeps you very, very stuck. And they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that that's what their intention is. But that is their intention, okay? If you have someone around you that sees how fast you are growing in a positive way, and they're not moving along at that pace, this person may have jealousy issues. This person may have a major issue watching you have all of these options here with the 7 of Cups. I don't think they like it. I don't think they like it. And so they're going to try to delay this positive movement forward. And that's why we got Mercury retrograde. With the 2 of Swords reversed, you need to make a decision about something. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The universe is not supporting something here in your life. And I'm guessing it's just this person, this relationship. I don't know who this person is to you. This is a love reading. So it could be a romantic partner that you've been involved with before. It could also be a family member or a friend that just doesn't want to see you have a happier love life than them. Take it how it resonates, right? We do have the King of Cups reversed here. This person is showing up as the King of Cups reversed, someone who's not emotionally available or someone who's just very emotionally immature. Not fun to deal with. Very codependent. Like annoying. Clingy. And also, sorry for all the noise in the background. It's very windy and rainy today, but I love to have my window open, so I'm sorry. I mean, you're an air sign. You get it, right? You love the wind. Okay. And we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is someone who refuses to look at something. I don't think that this is you. I think that this person does not want to see you happy. They want you to be just as stuck as they are. Okay. I want to know who this person is, and then we can move on to the good stuff. Who is this person? How will Aquarius know who this person is? How will Aquarius know who this person is? You guys, you know what? This might actually be a family member. It could be a romantic partner. I think it actually might be a family member. Or maybe a really good friend that you consider to be family. Like a family friend. You know what I'm saying? Overall, we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. This is someone who's also hurt you before. If you don't really know that they don't like you, just know... Oh my God, you know when you can just feel that someone doesn't like you? You know when you can just feel that? Like they may not be directly mean to you. They may not be directly trying to betray you. It may not be so obvious, but it's like you can just feel that they just don't want you to succeed or be happy because they aren't. Like it's jealousy. That's what I'm trying to say. It's jealousy. We have the Ten of Cups reversed here. We have two tens here. Endings and new beginnings. Ten of Cups reversed. That's why I think it's a family member. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Someone who's very selfish, and the Five of Cups, which is grieving. This is someone who has experienced a lot of heartache in their life. A lot of things that are not fair. And they're taking it out on you. You didn't do this to them. Okay. Well, I guess this is just a warning, right? For anyone, and I'm sure that like if this resonates for you, you'll probably know exactly who it is, because I do feel like if this person hasn't been directly mean to you, there's just a feeling that you get around this person that they just don't like you. You're just like, I just feel like this person doesn't want me around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's talk about this movement. Let's talk about this positive movement forward. Ooh, the Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo. Ooh, the Star. You showed up in your own reading. Then we have the Eight of Swords. So mental entrapment. Okay, and we have two eights here, which is 888 abundance. You know what? I feel like after a very long period of luck not being on... You know what I'm getting from this? You know what I'm getting from this? Saturn coming out of Aquarius. Saturn has been in Aquarius for the last 3 years, and it just went into Pisces. And let me tell you, as an Aquarius sun and moon, I also have my Saturn, or my Mercury is in Aquarius. So I have an Aquarius stellium. I can tell you that the last 3 years of my life have been absolute BS. The worst 3 years of my life, like hands down. And apparently it's supposed to get easier, so that's great. I feel like you feel like the universe just hasn't been on your side here with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Like you just feel like things are just not going my way. And I feel like you've grown a lot through this. You've had to deal with a lot of setbacks here, and it's made you a better person. It's made you a more intuitive person. You might have had some sort of spiritual awakening through this whole process of having all of these setbacks. It's made you more in tune with yourself. It's made you more emotionally mature with the Queen of Cups here. I just feel like you kind of opened up a whole new part of yourself that you didn't really know existed through all of these setbacks. And let me tell you, Aquarius, it's going to get better. It's going to get better, okay? We have the Strength and the Star here. Aquarius and Leo energy. You're going to become, I mean, you're already strong, but you're going to get even stronger. And there is hope for the future. You also do have manifestations coming in, which we already saw in the timeline. You have some really big commitments coming towards you. And I'm sure that that includes a really big relationship, because why else would you get the moving in with your partner card and the pregnancy card? So even if you aren't concerned about pregnancy, like I said, or even moving, this just means you're moving forward with your life. You're becoming someone who is more open to commitment instead of chaos, peace instead of chaos. You're finding more relationships to surround yourself with, not just romantic, people who just are aligned with you, and are committed to like being a good friend or being committed to being a good partner. We do have the Eight of Swords here, so I do see you're a little bit worried about the future. You don't need to be. Mental entrapment is really just self-imposed. It's self-imposed anxiety. It's really hard to tell someone with anxiety or depression that like, oh, just don't worry about it. But what Spirit is really telling you here is like, you see how like in the mirror, she's all kind of like tied up, but like outside of the mirror, she's not tied up. So you just need to tell yourself it's going to be okay. Like, there's no one around you that's stopping you from being successful. There's no one around you that's going to cause delays. Not if you let them. If you let this person get in your way, then, you know, you got to cut them out. Just cut them out and it won't happen, you know? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is putting work into something. I also feel like this is the universe matching you with your manifestations. You have manifestations coming in. I do feel like you've planted seeds and you're taking this divine inspiration and or inspired action, and you're putting in work towards your dreams and you're growing because of it. And you've put in the work despite all of these delays and setbacks. So I just feel like you have a lot coming in. I think that April is going to be a very big month for you when it comes to deciding who is going to be in and out of your life. So do I think you're meeting the one in April? You could, but I feel like something bigger is happening, and it's it's beyond just finding the one or meeting the one or going on a date with the one. It's beyond that. It's like you're gonna get signs and synchronicities of everything that you've worked so hard for. That's going to start to really show up in your 3D, and it's going to start to show up in your life, basically. It just feels very big. It feels like a very big transformation. It also feels like a big sigh of relief. So feel the fear and do it anyway, Aquarius, and get ready for the Empire, basically is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that that helped a little bit. You have someone in your energy that's kind of weird, so watch out for that. You know, Aquarians don't really deal with BS, so, you know, not too worried about that. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.